Strike off, what does it mean? Here in Cyprus, there are two ways of closing down a Cyprus limited by shares company. First way is to strike it off, which is something that we're going to talk about today. And the second way is the liquidation of the company, which will be explained in a separate video. What is important for you to know is that with the strike off process is a fast and very cheap process to strike off, to deregister the company and make it inactive in the Cyprus registrar of companies. But it can be reinstated if the income tax office or by a court case, if a court decision is made, it can be reinstated and become live. And the other way is by liquidation, which is a lengthy process where you hire lawyers to go to court, do all the filings and assure everyone, the creditors and the court, that this company doesn't owe any money to anyone. There are no pending issues with the authorities, VAT, income tax or which have you, and it can be voluntarily closed. This is a more expensive process, which will be explained in a separate video, but under the liquidation process, the company cannot be reinstated. Once it's liquidated, it's dead. It cannot be brought into life, and no one can go back requesting information about a dead or liquidated company. So, the strike-off process entails the following steps. The auditors or accountants will write letters to the Cyprus Registrar of Companies, to the Income Tax Office and to the VAT Office, escorting the relevant applications, informing them that the specific company will be closed for the reasons A, B, C, and what have you. Thereon, it's up to these authorities to close/strike off this company. The ultimate person responsible for this task is the Cyprus Registrar of Companies, which will examine that there are no tax obligations for this company. Therefore, all the financial statements and tax returns of this company should be submitted. That's number one. And the Cyprus Registrar of Company will also check that there is no VAT implications due. This will be informed from the Income Tax Office, as the VAT Office and the Income Tax Office have now been merged. In other words, when you apply for a strike-off of a Cyprus company, you request the Cyprus Registrar of Companies to strike it off. The Cyprus Registrar of Company will then inquire with the Income Tax Office, which is responsible for both tax and VAT, to check whether they have any objection for this strike-off. It will do the same with the land registry, as companies that have assets in their balance sheets or own assets, i.e. the title deeds are issued to the company's name, are not so easy to be struck off, as they have a lot of weight which is important to someone. I'm putting this in simple words so that's understood. If on the other hand it's a simple company that doesn't have any trade for that year or has ceased all its operations, the balance sheet is nil, doesn't owe any money to the tax or the VAT office, then the Cyprus Registrar of Companies will have no issue of striking it off. Therefore, be aware that the strike-off process takes, at the time of this video, 1 to 18 months to be completed. It is a simple process, but it takes a lot of time. During that time, you need to ensure that up to the period that you're requesting the strike-off, the audited financial statements of the company have been prepared, the tax returns of this company, the IR4, have been submitted to the tax office, the company owes no VAT, all the VAT returns have been submitted and the VAT deregistration has been requested. It doesn't owe money to third parties, and the balance sheet is nil. The bank accounts are closed, there are no assets, no liabilities, besides any balances due to the directors or the shareholders. If it's the same person, there's no problem with the Cyprus Registrar of Companies for striking off that company. I hope you found this video very useful. If you like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, and more videos of explanatory nature will follow. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.